For your brand new wet brush. Now, with our gifts here at HSN, we'd like to bring you like a full assortment, a wonderful eclectic collection of different items. And I have to say this is a personal fave. Why? Because it's what I use to protect my home. And the reason I say protect is because there are dark corners around the exterior of my home, and I entrust Mr. Beams to light those up. We're doing something really phenomenal because this is the NetBright motion activated spotlights. A set of 2 is what you're picking up today. It's essentially like a buy one, get one. So if you have ever found those dark spaces and you're like, well, I don't want to hire an electrician, I don't want cords, I don't want, you know, to be able to figure out where do I put them, and what if I put one, how do I get the other ones on the other side of my house? These speak together. They're totally motion activated, they automatically come on, they're completely wireless, and it's what I trust to light up my dark areas of the exterior of my home. And I successfully installed them with no problems. I didn't have any issues. They automatically come, I didn't have to call anybody. And I'm not that handy around the house. Don't tell my husband. I've gotten him duped over for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Justin Hyatt is bringing in our Mr. Beams collection. Let me show you the color choices. I don't even remember which color I got now because I just love it so much. It's up there and it's a permanent fixture in my house. But, okay, which one is this? Is this the black one,
That's
Justin?
the black,
okay.
yes.
So you're gonna get 2. Here it is in the black. We also have it in the gray, which I love. This is a beautiful home decor color. This is super neutral. This is the one we're calling taupe. It's like a nice sand color. We also have it in white. I think I might have gotten it in the white. I'm not 100% sure. And then this one right here is the one we're calling brown. It's a deep, dark espresso brown. So why are these so popular, and why is Mr. Beams like the leader when it comes to exterior lighting?
It's the best alternative to the idea of getting wires, to getting an electrician, to having to pay the additional cost of how much it's going to accumulate to, and then drilling holes that's in your ceiling. All of that doesn't sound fun, but we want to be able to get the light where we want it. We want our home to be safer. And with daylight savings time, we feel like every time we get home now, it's just pitch black. So the easiest alternative has become Mr. Beams and having battery-operated motion security lighting. So if you're thinking about that, going that route, Mr. Beams is the #1 alternative to battery-operated lighting. They're the #1 when it comes to motion-activated battery-operated lighting. And with these are a 2-pack, and they are the NetBrights, which I'll explain in a second, but these are 450 lumens each. If you are shopping around, not only will you not find all of the colors that are available, but you are only gonna be able to find at this price 200 lumens from Mr. Beams. These are 450 lumens. These are gonna activate within a 30 feet range and then give you a tremendous amount of light. When they're NetBrights, when one of these turns on, all of them are going to turn on. You don't have to have Wi-Fi, so wireless installation and wireless communication.
So when you say all of them turn on, because we're kind of basically doing a BOGO,
yeah.
Many of our customers, including myself, have picked up multiple sets. How many can speak to each other?
Yeah, so the biggest thing with Mr. Beams is everybody always wants to get more and more and more. You can have up to 50. Now I know that sounds like a gigantic number, but for a lot of the people that you read the customer reviews, is I have a huge yard. So it's not that you are stuck to the border of your house. You can now put these on the trees. You can now put these in your yard, on your fence post, so that when you walk outside, everything lights up instead of just on your house.
And light is a deterrent for any bad guys, or if something moves, like, oh my gosh, I have a friend, he literally has deer like roaming around in his neighborhood, and I'm like, this is the craziest thing. I personally have never had that experience, but maybe you're that person that sees like a bear or a deer or something cross their path. This is gonna light up when it senses motion automatically. The biggest and best reason I loved it was how bright it was, the easy installation, and not permanent. So I don't have to worry about wiring something in, and then if I move houses in a year, I take my Mr. Beams with me. You get a great selection of color. We also have the 6 interest-free credit card payments on everything. So you're getting your set home for $5.50, free shipping and handling, and when you get them home, it is so simple and easy to install. You don't have to think, like, it comes with the hardware, right, to mount them?
Yeah, that's the idea of Mr. Beams as well. So not only is it just the easy alternative because it's just battery operated, it's the easy installation that you can do. So when you get this at home, you get to install these where you want them. So simple installation, it's the synchronization of getting the NetBrights. This is really kind of the, the next level when it comes to Mr. Beams. We do a lot of spotlights, but they don't all communicate. And then of course the security as well. So I wanna show you exactly what I mean by once one turns on, they all turn on. I don't know if we can get a wide shot, and then once we turn the lights on, I want to turn the lights down in the studio. So I'm going to actually pick this one up, and if you can see, I've got 2 lights over here. I have a light on the table.
Are mine connected?
We have 2. I believe they are.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn this one on real quickly. Oh! And you see, they all turn on simultaneously.
That's
so imagine
great.
you walk out your back door, and you want every light to turn on. It could be your dog, it could be a deer, it could be, again, somebody who's uninvited.
Yes.
You want to be able to know when your lights turn on. Light is the biggest deterrent. So it's great to have cameras, but this is something that alerts them to saying, okay, we can see you, please leave. And the other idea is that, okay, now where can I put these? You don't have really a boundary as far as where you can install these. Your trees, the best part is, since they are battery operated, you can put them indoors as well. Put them in your attic. Put them in your put them in a shed. So it's not like you're wiring all the way to a shed. And the batteries themselves are going to last you up to a year. So you're not thinking about having to put more batteries inside of them.
I haven't
constantly.
changed mine. It's probably been over a year. I probably just don't have that much activity, which is a good thing, right? I love that you can articulate the head on these. So if you want to make the spotlight more towards the ground or more towards one direction, you put them wherever you want to, and they all speak to each other automatically, and they are weatherproof because they are an outdoor item. You know, we want to make sure they're going to withstand the seasons, right?
Oh, without a doubt. So I've owned these for probably 4 years now, and I had them up in Minnesota with 30 below, snow, sleet, rain, everything in between. These withstand it all. There's a rubber seal inside, so you don't have to worry about rain. You don't have to worry about, do I have to put them underneath the overhang in my house, you know, if I want to put them on the porch. And the idea, again, is you're getting such a tremendous amount of light. And Valerie said, this is buy one, get one. And it's not just buy one, get one, but it's buy one, get one at one of the brightest lights that we offer, and it's the NetBrights.
Okay, let's talk about that, because our customers are smart, they're savvy, they go to other resources they Google things. So you can find a lower lumen and you might spend the same price, but you're actually getting the 450 lumen, is that correct?
Correct.
And you're getting 2 of them.
Yeah, so again, if you are shopping around, like a lot of you like to do, you're gonna, big thing is, look at the lumens.
Yeah, the brightness, that's
look
what
at
that means.
Look at the brightness.
Right.
And then, you know what? Even though they're new, you have to make sure that they're also NetBrights, because sometimes, so I even found one, the 200 lumen Mr. Beams, not NetBrights, at the same price,
and so NetBright is the connectivity. It's how they speak to each other.
Correct.
It's the synchronization that you'll find, and it's the way that you can have up to 50 communicate. So whether it is the shed, I love the articulation of the adjustability of the head, so you can light the area you want to. I love how vast the light is too. It really covers a nice wide area, and you're getting a 2-pack for the price of 1 on 6 interest-free credit card payments of $5.50. Free shipping and handling. We have the black, we have the gray, we have the taupe, which is like a sand color. We have the white, and we also have like an espresso brown. I think of putting them on the garage, the fence, the sheds, I mean, just anywhere on a tree.
There's nowhere you can't put these. And again, when you're thinking about the next alternative, besides getting wired and hiring an electrician, you think of battery operated. And it's not, and I say that's the #1 because although, yeah, there are solar lights, you're not gonna put that on a tree because, well, the tree's gonna block the light. You can completely articulate these. These have the little thumb screws, so you can bend these and then customize exactly what angle you want them to be at. So customize where you want them and customize them with the angle.
I just put this in poor Justin's eyes. I was trying to show you the little screw there that articulates.
My eyes are used to it. These are extremely bright. We're not kidding.
They're very, very bright. They're also very, very popular. Read the reviews on Mr. Beams. I wouldn't personally say that I have these if I didn't, and I bought them just like you. I was watching a presentation. I put them on the 2 sides of my house where I have absolutely no light, but it's where I still have a garage entry door and I have windows, and I wanted to make sure, like, I had some exterior lighting by my pool, but the other ones, it was pitch dark, and I walked my dog, and you know, I don't know, I wanted to feel safe, and I wanted them to automatically do it, and Justin brought in a great deal for us, so thank you for bringing in Mr. Beams. The NetBright motion activated spotlights, 2 of them today. So stay in the ordering process. I know you'll love them as much